If you're looking for some last minute Valentine's Day DIYs, make sure you guys keep on watching. What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Araceli and this is aracelichanyt DIY. If you're new to my channel, I share a little bit of everything, Dollar Tree DIY, hacks, home decor, and always on a budget. If you enjoy that, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video because you're gonna see some amazing stuff in this channel. So in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing some last minute Valentine's Day DIYs, a little bit behind, and if you are too, that's okay. Whether you guys want to see something a little more neutral or a little more colorful, you guys are gonna love this video. Let's go ahead and jump right into the first DIY. Well, these are very textured. I don't know if you guys can tell, and it wasn't meant to be that way. It's not the textured spray paint, it's just my funky spray paint that's not working. But we're gonna go with it. The candle holders are gonna be held like this, and then the hearts are gonna go like this. You can use E6000 glue, you can use any other type of glue that you'd like, but I'm just gonna use my hot glue because sometimes I do like reusing my stuff anyway. So if I use hot glue, it's easy for me to take it apart and then recycle it for a different DIY. All right, now I'm gonna take my Dollar Tree candles. We're just gonna go ahead and put it right in there. If you want to do like different heights, you can cut the candle or you can just leave it a little bit higher. And my idea for these was to create like a bookend for my books, and I thought you could either put it like this or with a bookend like that. So for this one, I'm going to start with this wooden slat from Dollar Tree. I also have this decor that says love, and this is just the pieces. There's nothing to lean on or anything like that. And then I'm also taking 4 wooden blocks. I have this really pretty chestnut color from Dollar Tree, and then I'm also going to be using a baby wipe to do a very light stain on the wood. So now I'm going to be adding some hot glue to the bottom of the letters carefully. I don't want like hot glue all over the place, so I'm trying to make it as neat as possible. That's where this piece of wood, now this is where that piece of block is going to come in handy. I'm going to glue that to the edge to make sure that this doesn't fall over. Technically, this is not much of a DIY. It's more of sprucing up this really cute vase. I also have some laser cut hearts from Dollar Tree. I'm going to be taking that chestnut acrylic paint from Dollar Tree as well. I'm going to use some twine to wrap into the heart, and I'm going to tie it around that vase. I've made a little knot at the top of the heart, and then I'm going to do a loop probably like 1.5 inches or so above that, and so when you put it around the vase, it's just going to hang. So now I'm going to use this artificial pampas is it pampas or pampas? Pampas? However you say it. I just got 3 of these from Dollar Tree, and then the sticker does stay stuck on the paper. Well, never mind, it didn't. Alright, so we're just going to stick these right in there. And that is pretty much it. Okay, so here's a frame that I made for fall. And this is actually just a plastic table cover, and I'm hoping that it's just going to come off easily because I really need this frame. I don't have anything else, and I haven't seen them at Dollar Tree. So I'm going to take a pencil and a heart stencil and just draw it onto the board. Then I'm going to take some of these foam roses from Dollar Tree and start gluing them into the heart. So right here where we're at the tip of the heart, I am going to take one of those flowers and just glue the petal down so it's a little bit more pointy. Just hold it at the bottom so that it makes a little point. I'm going to use this wooden cutting board from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to take this praying paint, and this is not good for painting. This is like for ceramics or something like that. But I'm just going to squeeze some onto the cutting board, and then with a wet baby wipe, obviously they're wet, we're just going to go ahead and go in to the wood to stain it a little bit. To get a little bit darker, I'm going to be using some chalkboard paint from Dollar Tree as well. Got these color your own ornament hearts from Dollar Tree. So this one I'm not going to color. I'm not going to do anything to it because I like the contrast between the stained wood and then just the bare plain wood. Now I'm going to be using my own twine because the ones that come in the package are just a little bit too short. So just cut a good length depending on how you want it. And either I'm going to wrap it around and then let this hang, or I'm just going to kind of loop it and then it'll hang. So let's see. Actually, I'm gonna keep tying a knot at the top, and it's gonna start looking like a little braided chain. Since I don't have 3 strands of the twine, that'll work. The 2 will work, and then once you knot it again, it's gonna look kind of like a braid. So I'll just do maybe like 5 knots. Okay, so now it looks like a little braid, and I'm gonna wrap the twine around the block. So I'll be using this little piece of MDF board, and I think this is from Dollar Tree. I'm not really sure. I also have some Dollar Tree wooden blocks and the rest of my laser cut hearts. I'm going to mix a little bit of this apple barrel in baby pink, and then I also have the folk art metallic in champagne, and just going to mix a little bit of the pink and then more of the champagne because I really want a subtle pink color in the background. Alright, so that's the baby pink on its own, and then this is the pink when I mix the champagne color in it. So see how it's a little bit more subtle than this. Okay, so that looks great. I love that shade of pink. It kind of matches my shirt. While I let this dry, I'm going to start on my wooden blocks, and I'm just going to be using the hot glue just because it's faster for me, but you guys can definitely use something like Gorilla Glue or E6000 glue to make it last a little bit longer on the bond. And I used to do the Gorilla Glue and then a little bit of hot glue. That way it adheres faster and then the bond is stronger. So I'm going to use a total of 12 wooden blocks, and I'm going to start with 2 at the top and then work my way around on the sides. So now you're going to take the 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom, and then the other 4 on the sides. You're going to want to put the 2 piecers in between the 4 piece. Now I'm going to take that brown praying paint from Dollar Tree and my wet baby wipe to create a stain. You can also take the chalkboard paint from Dollar Tree to mix it up a little bit to make it just a little bit darker if you prefer. hot glue that I use is woodworking glue. You'll see the difference between the woodworking glue and then the regular, these are like the Gorilla glue sticks. And I just decided to buy these because I thought it was perfect for like the wooden crafts that I make a lot. And it works just fine with other stuff like the plastic and the glass. And these you can find in my Amazon storefront. They are linked in the description. So you'll notice that I'm in the background yapping, but I forgot to turn my mic on when I was recording this bit. So I'm just going to do a quick voiceover on this one, let you know what I used. I used this Dollar Tree Valentine's Day tree and then also some Dollar Tree lights. And I do feel like there's a good amount of length on these to just kind of start doing the holes without measuring and stuff. I feel like if I just kind of go around, it'll be long enough. And of course you can tape these down on the back also. So I think I'm just going to choose my hearts here, where I'm going to do the light and go from there. I'm going to use some Apple Barrel white acrylic paint to paint the trunk of the tree. The glitter on the tree is giving it a texture when I paint over it. So it's not going to be just like completely flat. It is going to have some texture to it. And I really, really like that. So after I paint it white, I'm going to go make some lines with like some black or like a brown marker. And that way it kind of looks like a birch tree. Alright, so I'm going to be using my markers here instead of paint. These are my paint markers that I purchased along the way. You can find similar ones in my Amazon storefront. And then these are the ones that I actually got from Temu. So I'm going to use one that's like a little like on the gray brown. So instead of using paint, I'm just going to do my lines on my tree with this marker. And there's two tips. There's two types of tips on this one. There's like a thicker one and then more of a fine line one. Because I literally just want it to stand up. And you're not really going to be able to see this. You can paint it if you'd like, but I'm going to put it in a spot where you're not going to really be able to see it. So what I'm going to do is just take that hot glue and add it right onto the side. It should be fine. As you can see, it's standing up, but if you want a little extra support, of course you can add some of these wooden blocks from Dollar Tree as well, just to keep it up better. And then on the battery pack, I'm going to glue it. But I'm going to make sure that I glue it on the side that doesn't have the screw to open it. So if I glue it on this end, I'm still going to be able to open it up anytime I need to change the batteries if I do. And again, I reuse my DIYs a lot, so I make stuff to where I can take it apart and use it again. But you guys decide what you want to do. So I'm going to take this Dollar Tree mesh and the Dollar Tree wreath form and I'm going to wrap it around. So we're going to create a cute little Valentine's Day wreath. And you don't have to glue it down or anything like that. You literally can just go around the wreath and just make sure that you pull on it nice and tightly. That way it's snug around it. One of these should be enough to wrap around the whole wreath form. Alright, so I also found these hanging hearts, and actually this one has a little donut. I arranged them more or less how I want them to. I am going to start here at the top since I already have the circle one, and I will be adding a good amount of hot glue on the back of it and then glue it down. Hey, I'm telling you, it takes me a really long time to get crafts done these days because... Why does it take me long, Milani? So I took a bunch of that mesh that I had and I just cut them up into squares, and I did like 5 to 6 pieces per shade. It's really gonna be a method of how I'm doing this. I'm basically just taking the piece of mesh and then pinching it right in the center and fanning it out a little bit. So I'll just add the glue on the mesh and then glue it right underneath and just kind of push it down so it doesn't come out. Alright, so I just grabbed a piece of, what am I calling this? Either way. So the top part of the donut here, I'm going to thread my tool, I think. And then I'm just gonna tie a loop to it. Now you can leave the little bow part at the top, or you can kind of move it around if you don't want that piece like that. If you want it to just be a little bit more clean, you can do this right here. Okay, so I feel like this one's gonna be kind of fun, and I'm making it up as I go. So I'm gonna take one of these gnomes from Dollar Tree. These are so cute, and look at what a good size this is. So I like the pink and white and red one. I'm also gonna use one of these little crate thingies, and I have some of these hearts left over from last DIY. These come in a pack of 4 at Dollar Tree, and these do open. I'm also gonna be using a string light. I need AA batteries for these, and then also a dowel. All right, so first things first on this one, I am going to be putting some hot glue on the bottom to glue them down. Okay, so I'm going to open up all of these hearts. And then I'm going to take my string light and I'm going to string these inside. It should be snug once you put them on there, I think. Maybe not. It'll help if you have the right sides going together. I was having... I did not have the right side. So there's that, and then you can move it around a little bit. And you guys can see that these are still going to turn on, okay? I should have used a shorter dowel on this, but that's okay. I'm going to take my pliers and cut those right off. The very bottom one that's attached to like the key or the battery pack, and I'm going to glue this one right on this dowel, okay? And you can do it at an angle. You can try to do it straight up, however you want, but I'm just going to try to put a good amount of that glue and then just attach it right on there. And so that I make sure that this is going to be nice and snug on there, I am going to take that wire and just twist it around the dowel a few times. Okay, so I have an idea to make this stay even better. If you have like a hot tip, like one of those wood burning tools like I do, I don't want to take it out right now, you can burn a hole through the bottom of this heart, and then you can stick the dowel in. And you know what, matter of fact, I think I might be able to do that still with the tip of my hot glue gun. And then that way it's kind of snug. The dowel is kind of snug in there, so it's not like flopping around or anything like that. So I might do that. If I don't, that's an idea for you guys to do that so that these hearts don't fall over. So I'm trying to mess with the weight distribution here. If you guys want to use E6000 glue or something stronger to hold that bond, definitely do that. But like I said, I'm just going to use the hot glue for now. You can glue it down if you'd like, but just make sure that you can open it to replace the batteries if you do keep it out. Now I'm going to take some twine and then I'm just going to wrap it right underneath the heart on the dowel. And so it looks like they're the strings for the balloons, but then it's also going to just kind of hide that wire that's wrapped around. I really like these gnome ornaments off, and then I'm going to glue him right down there. I had a thought to make like a topiary with these hearts, but I feel like I'm going to do something a little bit different. And these are just the regular foam hearts from Dollar Tree, and we're going to use some Dollar Tree acrylic paints also. I'm going to take a liquid chalk marker, and I'm just going to do like the XOXO. This is actually not staying on there, so I might have to do paint. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. If you guys like it, do it. I'm not going to do it. This package of bamboo skewers from Dollar Tree, and there's plenty to use. So we're going to kind of do like a balloon bouquet type of deal, and we're just going with it. So I'm coming up with it as I go. Bear with me. So I thought it would be really cute to get that mesh, that pink mesh, and what I was thinking was to make it kind of look like a balloon end on it. And of course, typical me, I only have pink, I don't have purple. So anyway, you can take the skewer and then just put the mesh right at the tip of the bamboo. And I have the pointy part over here because I'm going to do something else with that one. Or either way. You can go either way. I already made the hole in this one anyway. So I'm just going to put it right in there. And you can use hot glue if you would like. But otherwise, this is sort of what it's going to look like. And I really wish I had purple now. I have been at this video for over a week now. So if that doesn't tell you what life behind the cameras looks like, I don't know what will. As you can see, because of my multiple outfit changes and, you know. Alright, so we're going to continue with this thing. So the last we left off was, you can use pink on purple. I was not satisfied. I went to Dollar Tree, got the purples. So let's go ahead and finish these up. Well, not only did I get the purple, I also got the fuchsia and I also got the baby pink. So now I'm a little upset that I didn't have a dark purple. Ah! Okay, now let's go ahead and take this cute little Valentine's Day bucket and some floral foam, and I'm going to glue it right in here. Take a good amount of hot glue at the bottom of the bucket. I'm also going to take some rocks to weigh it down. Kind of decide what length you want them. I'm going to do it at an angle so it stays sharp at the end. And just crisscross it into the foam. That way it looks like it's a bouquet of balloons just kind of floating up. That's kind of hard to see me here, but when I do this, oh, I'm missing a flower here. Oh, it's okay. I'm going to spread them out a little bit just so they cover a little more space in here. Well, okay, I guess you're not even going to need a piece of ribbon or twine or tulle or whatever it is. I mean, you can if you want, but it doesn't look like I'm going to need it. I'm going to put one of the flowers right in between here, actually, and just kind of thread it. You know, also, I wasn't going to mention it, but I'm like, why not? It's my channel, you know, it's my livelihood. So I'm so confused with whatever's happening with my channel these days. Every time I post or every time I open my YouTube page, I lose subscribers. And I have no idea what the heck is going on, to be honest. And so it makes it very, very hard to try and continue bringing these really awesome ideas, I think, when I feel like they're not being seen. A lot of you guys are telling me that you've been unsubscribed, not intentionally, but you've been searching for my channel, etc. So at this point, I really don't know what's happening, but hopefully it'll pick up. All right, there we go. We're all done. Oh, it's so cute. This is so cute, you guys. I actually did not realize how cute this was gonna look after I was done. So happy I actually went back to Dollar Tree to get the different color tools. All right, that is it on that one. I know you love this video, but spring is right around the corner, and if you're ready for that, make sure you guys check out these videos down below because there's so many amazing ideas that you're gonna love. And if you did enjoy this video, you guys know what to do. Make sure you hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I'm not really sure what's going on with my channel because every time I open up my analytics, subscribers are gone and my videos are just not being shared like they used to be. So any engagement that you guys give me, whether it's the likes, the comments, the shares, truly help my channel out, and it'll help me so that I can continue moving forward with so many fun ideas for you guys. So with that said, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!